The seasons have changed and it is time to update my mini happy planner.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
Hello planner babes, welcome to Jasmine Plans. In today's video, we are going to be refreshing my mini happy planner. I use this as an on-the-go planner and I typically track my fitness and my meals inside of this planner. And to be honest, I have not used this planner since August. And I want to get back into it. So let's refresh this thing. So I'm going to start here with my gold medium-sized disc. I prefer to use medium-sized discs for my mini planner because it gives me a little more room for the filler papers that I like to add in here. I have here the Luxe cover in the cognac color. This is from Live Love Posh. And I have tab dividers here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First, I'm going to add on my disc to my planner. All right, so we added in the discs. And these are gold discs, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the top tab dividers, which are also from Live Love Posh. Sorry for the glare, but I'm gonna go ahead and tab my dividers. I'm going to start with a today's tab. So I have my tweezers. I'm just using it to help me put that down straight on here. In the today's section, I like to include filler paper. So I have this mini daily sheet that I'm going to include in here. I got this from another planner babe who is in my area. Her name is Cynthia Collado. If you haven't checked out her channel, you should go and check her out as well. She makes some wonderful spreads. The next tab I am going to label is going to be fitness. In the fitness section, I'm going to be including the monthlies. I'm going to take out my November monthly. Gonna include that right in there. And if you didn't see this setup in the summer, I'm gonna show you exactly what goes inside of the monthly. So I have the regular calendar, and what I did was include dot grid paper in between the weeks because this is a simply layout for the mini, so it only comes with this page. So in order to have more space, and I use this space for meal planning or just jotting down where my weight was for the week or the workouts I was going to do. I used it for a variety of things, or sometimes I just decorated the entire page. I use this filler paper in between for that. And then I also included some sheets. I don't know if I have enough in this one. Some sheets for my weekly meal planning in here. And I also want to make sure I have November's currently in here. So I'm gonna include this page so that way I can at least write down, where I started in the month of November, or even include a picture for me. I think that's something I should do. Include a progress picture. After November, we need December. Okay, we have the December pages going in. And here I did the same thing that I did for November. I have a dot grid sheet, a mini dot grid sheet in between every week so I can use it for more writing space. And I'm including my meal planning sheets here as well. Now for this next tab, I am using it for recipes. And I think my recipes need to go inside of this book. And when I'm talking about recipes, I have been exploring transitioning to a fully plant-based diet. So I watch YouTube looking for plant-based vegan recipes. So just sharing what I found before. I have a plant-based rasta pasta. I come from a West Indian background, so I love my West Indian food. I have Marry Me chickpeas that I wrote down. So while I'm watching YouTube, I just write down the recipe that they are using. Sometimes I'll find things on Instagram. This is my all-time favorite. This is harissa butter beans, and it is amazing. And if you want to go ahead and try it, I'll leave the recipe right here for you. And I'm going to add in more filler paper for this section. And a lot of times for me, when I'm trying out a new recipe, I have it written down somewhere. I like to have the book with me so that when I am grocery shopping as well, I know exactly what I need in there, especially because I never used this recipe before. Now, this last tab, I am going to tab it my faith section. Now, if you watch my classic Happy Planner setup video, you know I am adamant about keeping my faith section in the front. This is going to stay in the back of this because primarily this is a fitness planner. But the reason why I'm including faith in here is because I use this as an on-the-go planner. And when I attend church, I need somewhere to write down some notes. If anything pops up in my head, I need to write down notes. Now, I am not taking my full classic size planner to church. And this one is much more easier to carry in any bag that I have because I'm not walking with a big book bag to church. I'll use a smaller purse. Or if I wanted to walk with this in my hand, I feel as if this is a bit more comfortable to do so. So I have a faith section just so I can jot down any notes that I want to do in church without my planner just feeling so obvious. So this baby is chunky enough right now, nice and full. This is also why I like to use medium disc for my mini planner because I like to include a bunch of filler paper on here and need lots of room to do so. So there's a few extra things I do need to add to this planner. So I feel the need to add my name page. I haven't put my name on here yet. I don't know why. I will before the year over, I promise. So I have my name page going in, the perpetual calendar so I can have a calendar on the go, as well as my goal sheet to remind me why I am doing this in the first place when it comes to my fitness goals. And you guys know I have to make my cover look good as well. I always like to include one of Cloth and Paper's. Try not to see me in here. Okay. So I like to include one of Cloth and Paper's reflection cards in here. So this is the Latitude card. This came from the, I'm going to say the May subscription box. Also trying not to get the light. This came from the May subscription box and it says, how can you let go of what you can't control? How can you find peace in what you can? I'm going to get that right on in here. I don't want you guys to see me because I got my bonnet on. Next I have this, which I received from a planner D-stash back in August. Because this is still so new, it's not fully open. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to include this paper clip here. I have a little cat on the end. I'm not an animal person. However, an animal can be in my planner. I kind of wish I made myself a few dashboards for this planner. So the next time you see it, you might see some dashboards. But I'm just going to go ahead and recap this setup for you. So I have my name page with my perpetual calendar next. Then I have my goals page. Flip into a today section. So if I have anything on the go for the day, I can just write that down. In the fitness section of my mini happy planner, I have the months with left of the year, which is November and December. This is a mini dashboard. And it's a simple layout. So in between, I included a blank page in between every week. So that way I have more writing room. Same thing happened for December. Then I have a recipe section, which I include recipes that are plant-based that I'm gonna try. And then I have a faith section where I will be able to have dartboard paper to jot down any sermon notes for when I do go to church. And that is all for my mini happy planner setup. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like this video and also subscribe to this channel if you have not already. I do a monthly setup every month and I enjoy watching them as well. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of that content. And until next time, happy planning. Bye.